Nicola Sturgeon's plans to join the EU were questioned by a Spanish MEP who warned the Scottish economy is a problem. Debate on whether Scotland can join the EU, and how long the country would have to wait, has been fierce in Holyrood. The SNP have raged against the UK's decision to vote for Brexit, and has called for a second independence referendum with the hope Scotland can return to Brussels as an EU member state. One European country at the centre of the debate is Spain, where its own grappling with Catalonia over independence has raised fears Madrid may block Ms. Sturgeon's EU plans. This was highlighted when conservative Spanish MEP, Esteban González Pons, warned Scotland's deficit could prove costly. Last year, he said, "It's obvious that the Scottish figures are not those the European Union expects from countries that want to be members. The figures are far from the European figures, very, very, very far. It would be a problem." A week earlier, it had been revealed that Scotland's deficit stood at £12.6 billion, or 7% of GDP. When countries apply for EU membership, the bloc's Copenhagen criteria demands that the deficit remains below 3% of GDP. Data released in August 2020 showed that Scotland's fiscal deficit rose to £15 billion in 2019-20, nearly £2,000 per person. The Annual Government Expenditure and Revenue Scotland Report (GERS) found Scotland's fiscal deficit for 2019-20 was 8.6% of GDP, up from 7.4% the previous year. However, countries can agree to work towards this figure while still entering the EU. Croatia did this after joining the bloc in 2013 but did have to agree to austerity measures. Another boost for Ms. Sturgeon came in 2019, when another figure in Madrid said it would not veto Scotland joining the EU after Unionists warned Madrid would block Scottish entry. Spanish Consul General in Edinburgh, Miguel Angel Vecino Quintana confirmed that Spain will not block Scotland's entry into the European Union if independence is legally achieved. The letter added, "Entry into the European Union does not depend at all on waiting in a queue. The European Union is joined if the economic and political conditions required by all the treaties that regulate it are fulfilled." This echoed the sentiment of Belgian MEP Philippe Lamberts, who said it would be a definite yes for Scotland joining the bloc. On whether an independent Scotland could join the EU, the co-president of the European Greens told Express.co.uk last month, "Yes, the answer is a definite yes. There would be no obstacle for Scotland joining if the UK is no longer in the EU."